Doc with Miriam. Miriam, you there?
Hey again, Doc. Question for you is just, I guess, who are you guys still waiting on among the group of players, and when do you expect those guys in? And also kind of curious about what the protocol is for guys who come in late. Will they have to wait the 36 hours and all that?
Yeah, I don't even know the protocol, to be honest. And we're not going to talk about who's not here. I guess the question was about Kawhi. I can tell you he's here. And he's going through the protocol, but the other guys aren't here. We just won't talk about
it. Next up, Doc, we've got Brad Turner. Let's see if he can turn his mic on today, Doc.
That's because I had some good wine yesterday. That was a problem.
There you go. There you go. Me too.
Yeah, well, you have some wine too, Doc. Stop fooling people. I was wondering how close was yesterday's practice to the ones you guys started in Hawaii, the first day of training camp?
Not as close,
Okay.
Number one, we don't have all our guys. Number two, it's so different, Brad, because usually going into the beginning of a season, guys have been together playing full court basketball. They've been in the gym, 4 and 5 weeks before you even start training camp. This is a little different. Guys just started getting together about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and there are more individual workouts. So, really, we did a lot of light stuff. We put in a lot of stuff, but we didn't play much competitive basketball at all. And we probably won't do that for a couple more days.
Thanks, BT. Next is Tomer. Go ahead, Tomer.
Hey, Doc. How you doing?
I was wondering, how are you?
Good. Thank you. Thank you. I was wondering what the health status of Kawhi is. I know you guys had a sort of strict plan for him during the regular season. I wonder if any of that changes. How much can you go? How hard can you go with him during the scrimmages, the seeding games, and then in the playoff leading up to the playoffs?
Yeah, I don't know that yet. I think everybody's healthy. That's a great thing. I think guys were not as healthy in training camp beginning of this year. Now we got Paul George healthy. We have Kawhi healthy. We don't have a guy that's injured right now, knock on wood, and let's hope that continues. So, I think it'll be different now because of that.
Thanks, Tomer. Next, we have Cameron.
Hey, Coach. Got a two-part question here. Would you mind sharing the best thing you learned about your coaching staff and the players over the last few months? And then,
go ahead. Ask the second one.
My second question would be, what would be your message to society on improving or even eradicating racial inequalities in this country?
Well, I'll start with that. The first one is being more tolerant and listening and understanding. We have a senator that tweets at Woj yesterday just because he was talking about what we're going to put on the back of our jersey. And they always try to turn it into the military or the police. There's no league that does more for the military than the NBA. But how about that senator? I'll make a challenge. We will do things for the troops as long as he acknowledges Black Lives Matter. I think that would be really cool for him to do. It's funny, whenever we talk about justice, people try to change the message. Colin Kaepernick kneels. It had nothing to do with the troops. It had to do with social injustice, and everyone tries to change the narrative. How about stand on what we're talking about and dealing with that instead of trying to trick us or change or trick your constituents? How about being real? I guarantee you we've done more for the military than probably that senator. And I guarantee you this, we've also are going to do things for Black Lives Matter. How about him? Maybe he should join into that. And on the other thing, that's what I've learned is about our players and our coaches who are just really involved. They are, obviously you learn about basketball and that's great. But through the COVID and the times that we've done Zoom, I think what I've learned more is about our players as people and what they stand for.
Thanks, Cameron. Next, we have Charlie. Charlie, you there?
Yes, that was great. Thanks, Doc. I'm curious, what have you guys seen over the last few months in Joakim, and what do you think he can bring now to you guys?
Oh, he looks great. I don't know if this stoppage has helped any single player more than him because he was not healthy when we signed him, and now he is. And so, you know, I think he's going to help us on the floor, but even if he doesn't, he's just going to help us with his presence and his voice. I think he'll be invaluable for Zoo.
Thanks, Charlie. Ohm, you're up.
Hey, Doc, I know you're incredibly passionate about Black Lives Matter movement, social justice, and also Lou had just said when I asked him why, you know, what made him decide to come play, he was 50-50 early. He said the team decided to have a team vote about whether to come, either everybody's coming or nobody's coming. You are all about player empowerment as well. What did you think about the team voting? What did you know about it? And what do you think about the players coming together and doing this vote?
Well, we pushed it. You know, we didn't want to come here if we didn't have the right mindset, you know, and we needed to have that. And with all the stuff that is going on, we made the choice that we can do our jobs and do our jobs well, and then also have the ability to talk. Let's say if we hadn't decided to play, I wouldn't be here talking about it right now. So we have the opportunity to speak our truths, and we're not going to stop doing it.
Thank you, Ohm. Last question, Farbad. Last question. Go ahead.
Hey, Doc. Reggie had mentioned yesterday about some of the crazy things he's seen people bring in the bubble, like Trez brought a portable sauna. Is there anything you've seen from players bringing that kind of shocked you or you thought was funny?
No, I haven't seen much. I mean, I think all the coaches have a lot of different coffee mechanisms, me being one of them as well. But other than that, I think Trez with the little portable sauna thing, he may be at the top of the list in that, but I have a feeling there's some other things that people have brought.
All right, Doc. We'll have a great practice.